Hi YouTube, welcome to my channel. Thank you for stopping by. Hi guys, hope all is well. I am back with another sponsored video. I'm going to open this up and I'll be right back. So today we have a dish drying rack. It's from Bextsrack. It's a 2-tier dish rack and removable draining board, cup holder, cutlery holder. Supposedly there's a cutting board holder. So we're going to open this up and see what it's all about so I can get rid of my old one. Our directions, and if you stay till the end of the video, there will be a discount code just like the video before this. So here we have a couple of pieces. I'm going to get out all the pieces and then we will build it together. There are a lot of pieces here, so it's going to take me a little minute. I'm going to have to grab my tripod. So there's all different sized pieces. Just going to take everything out first. There's a ton of bags. And then we will build it together. Okay, and there are some screws, so I'm just going to have to grab a screwdriver so we can put the rest of this together. So according to directions, you have 2 pieces of the side rack. You have a plate rack, a bowl rack. There's 8 screws, a glass holder. There's a cutting board holder, a utensil holder, the drain tray, and a smaller drain tray. And it shows you how to assemble it right here. So everything is all here for you. It's not complicated. It's literally one sheet of paper. So this is definitely possible for you to do on your own. Okay, so the first thing we are going to do is grab the side rack. So there are 2 side racks, and then we're going to grab the 2 biggest pieces, which are the bowl rack and then the plate rack. So this that I have in my hand is the bowl rack, and then this one here is the plate rack. So we're going to start with these 2 sides. So see, I have 2 here. So you start with your side racks like this. The bowl rack is going to go on the bottom. The plate rack is actually going to go on the top. There's specific ways that you need to build this, and you have to build it with the screws. So I need 2 hands to do that, guys. So from this bottom rack, I'm actually going to take one of the screws that I have here. See the screws? These screws, and I'm going to take one of them. And I'm going to work from the bottom up, and I'm going to place one of the screws into the little hole of the side rack. As you can see here. See that? And this screw is going to attach to this rack here. And that screw is going to connect to this here. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to take my screwdriver and I'm going to have to connect that screw with that bottom rack. So let me do that. So here we are. All we've done is just screwed in these 2 pieces together. So the side rack here. So this is what we have. We just have the side here, the side rack, and then we have the bowl rack on the bottom. This is what it looks like so far. Now I'm going to take the other side rack and put it on the other side. And then we probably should attach the plate rack as well. So I think I'm going to do that. I think what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm just going to put the screws in and just adjust them loosely. I'm not going to adjust them very tight yet so I can assemble the entire thing. Now I'm going to attach the plate rack. As you can see here, this is the plate rack. I'm going to attach it. And like I said, I just adjusted the screws just ever so lightly so that I can go back and add these pieces together. I don't want to really put the screws on tight yet because I'm still assembling it. So there are quite a few pieces of this dish rack, and if you can tell, this side is shorter, and I think it's shorter. Maybe not, but this side is higher than this side, is it? I think a little bit. And it kind of goes off slanted, and I think that's just so the runoff of the water, you know, it'll be easier. I think that's why there's a slight slant. But I'm going to get a couple more screws so that we can attach this part. So the bowl rack is kind of standard. It's just flat and it has little openings in it for bowls. There might be other parts that I need to, well, I know that there are different parts that I have to attach. There's at least 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 4 other parts that I have to attach other than the dish drying rack. But I still have another screw that I need to put on that side there. And yeah, so let's do this together. Hopefully it doesn't fall apart. I'm going to probably attach this screw first before I assemble anything else. I don't have a star screwdriver at the moment, so I'm just using what I have, and it's working. I'm just going to tighten this. Remember, just tight enough so it holds together, but I don't want it to be really tight yet because I still have to add the other part. So the highest part is going to go in the back, just like this, and we have to put another 4 screws. So maybe I'll start on this side. You can see, you just put the screw in, just like this. It comes out the other side, and then you can see right through this part here. That's where the screw is going to attach to. So I kind of just put it there. It's a little hard. You definitely need 2 hands, guys. Or if you had a little assistance from someone else, that'd be great. But this is kind of just a little difficult, especially when you don't have the right screwdriver. So let me find the right screwdriver and I'll be right back. You can actually just do it by hand a little bit, and the rest of the way you can do it with the screwdriver. So I'm going to do all 4 corners like that, just hand tight, just like that, right? And then I will attach all, let's see, all 4 screws in. So I need 3 more screws. This is, honestly guys, this is the hardest part to put the screws in. Like I said, you need both hands, if not get an assistant to help you with this. It's not that difficult. You just need a screwdriver, and there are 8 screws total. I've already added some in already, so we don't have the 8. But I love these pieces, but I love this dish drying rack because you only need those 8 screws and everything else has little hooks. So you literally just take the piece and you'll hook it onto the side. That's it. You don't have to do anything else. This is why I love this dish drying rack. It's actually bigger than what I thought. I thought it was going to be smaller. It's a beautiful, great addition to my kitchen. It goes along with some of the black that I have in my kitchen, and the dish drying rack that I currently have is actually black. So this will be great. By the end of the video, I'm just going to show you how I'm going to set that up, so stay tuned for that, and also stay tuned for the discount code that I'm going to have at the end if you are interested in this dish drying rack. Stay tuned because I'll have different angles and things of the rack. I'm just assembling it right now. I'm just hand tightening the screws for now. Lefty loosey, righty tighty. Am I loosening it? Yes, I am. Okay, now I'm gonna do the other side. I had no idea that my camera was falling. So you're gonna push this in, it's gonna come out the other side. And I'm just going to hand tighten this. Okay, and I'm gonna do the other side, the last screw. Very last screw. So again, hand tight. I'm going to make sure that I'm actually in the little hole, and I'm just going to hand tighten without the screwdriver yet. And then later I'll go and I'll tighten everything. This is so that you guys can see what it really looks like. So this is what it looks like so far. See it? Very easy to assemble. Look, I just did that in a few minutes. Now, the other parts, like I showed you, almost dropped it, in the beginning. This part is for your glasses, which I think my glasses might be a little bit bigger than this, but that's okay. And this part over here is for my cutting board, which I have to get a smaller cutting board. I have a really big giant cutting board, but I do need to get a smaller cutting board anyway. So until then, this will probably be empty. But all you're going to do is put them on both sides, and there are little bars on each side so that you can attach it to. Actually, the cutting board and the glass holder is on the same side. So I'm just going to literally attach this on the side. See this bar here? That's where I'm going to attach the glass holder. I'm just going to attach it just like that. That's all it needs. All you need to do is with the hooks, attach it to the bar, and that's it. That's all you've got to do. And the same thing for the cutting board holder. You're going to, let's see which one I attach it to here. I think it has to be facing out like this. And this one's going to go actually on the bottom here. So if I turn it around to you, this is what it looks like. This is the glass holder. This is the cutting board holder. And that's what it looks like so far. I love it. It's super cute, super compact, easy to put together. Seems like it's sturdy and durable. Seems a little shaky because I haven't really screwed the screws in too tight yet. Okay, so really quickly to show you close up, because I have to show you close up because I don't know how else to show you, but this bar is what I was talking about, this middle one here. Before it was, this whole side piece was pointed out, so I had to flip it around, so now this bar is pointed in. Can you see that? So now I can show you, sorry guys, now I can show you how the drip trays, is that what they're called? Drain tray. Drip tray, drain tray. How the drain tray looks now. See that? It just sits right there. And the bowls will be up top, or the plates, whichever, and it'll drip right from here into a little tray. And then when you're ready, you will take this out. It seems really unsturdy because it's not on a sturdy surface, but it'll be more sturdy once I get it on a sturdy surface. But yeah, that's what the drip tray looks like, or drain tray, excuse me. So now let's attach the other attachments. So this is the cutting board. But how does that work now? Hold on guys, let me set you guys back up. Okay, now I gotta see how this goes, because before I think that just hangs just like that. And then the glass rack holder, glass holder, will go right up here. Again, guys, I will show you another view of the whole thing, so don't you worry. Okay, and now this utensil holder is gonna go here on the other side. Now it's gonna lay flat. You see that? Boom. Now it lays nice and flat. And then we're gonna add our other tray that goes right down in the bottom. I still have to screw these in tightly. So yes, it is a little wobbly, and that's why. And then this smaller drain tray is just gonna go on the side here. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be this way. I think it's supposed to be there so it doesn't flip out. Let me see. No, there are actually, I'm not sure if this little tab is supposed to be on the outside or the inside. I'm guessing the inside so that it doesn't get hit and it flies out, but then again, the other way looks better. I'm not really sure. So we'll just keep it like that for now. What I'm gonna do, guys, is tighten these screws as tight as I can. is what I'm going to do now, because I'm going to show you guys a before and after of my old dish rack, my new dish rack, so you can see the difference. This one looks much nicer. It is kind of a space saver because it doesn't take up too much space. It's tall, which is exactly what I was looking for. So this collaboration is amazing, because I'm pretty sure someone's going to be looking for something just like this. Guys, this literally is what my dish rack looks like right now. See, it has little holders on the sides too, but like my cups, some of them are really heavy, they don't hold, and I don't like this. There's only slots to like put bowls. There's a utensil holder on the side, but it's just not, see how the bowls don't stay standing up, you know what I mean? So we're gonna go from this to something a little bit more organized. See, we just have a lot going on, so I'm just gonna empty this thing. It's big, it takes up so much space. It takes a lot of my countertop up, so I'm going to replace it. I'm gonna just clean under here, and let's just swap these guys out. Okay, so I have cleared this space. I'm now going to bring over my new dish rack, and now I have to figure out how I want it to look. I'm gonna back you guys out. I don't really know how I want it to sit here in my kitchen, so let me just figure this out really quickly. I did a little bit of a switch. I actually switched my cutting board holder to this side where the utensil one is instead of on that side, so that I could fit my wooden spoons and things. I don't know, guys, I have to kind of figure this out because this still is a little big for my countertop, and as you can see, my cabinets are right here, so we don't have a lot of space. So I gotta figure this out. I just got this tiamari. Can you see it? Tiamari. This little spatula, because I needed a new one, but it can't go on the side of the rack like that big spoon can, so she's gonna have to go in the drawer because she's pretty big. But I had to downsize my little mason jar to fit all my spoons because it was just too big. Now it's much better. This is kind of funny because I don't know what's gonna catch the drippage from these cups. Really, they're supposed to fit glasses, you know, but the space again in my kitchen is not very big, so I might have to relocate this eventually. But I'm just going to just do a little example so you guys can see how this functions. So this is really great if you have smaller bowls. If you have anything big like this, it's just not going to work. I mean, these aren't even that big, but they're too big for the rack. So this rack is probably good for smaller bowls, Tupperware, things like that. Probably not super great for really big things. As you can see, the clearance here to my cabinet, and this is a standard cabinet. We don't have much room, so a big plate wouldn't fit in here unless I took it out and had it somewhere where, you know, I had enough space for my kitchen. It doesn't work with big plates. So this is what it looks like. It looks really nice in my kitchen. I like it. You definitely wouldn't be able to fit something big like that in it, but you can definitely get your silverware in there. There's lots of space, 3 more hooks to kind of add utensils that have holes. I'm not sure if they'll drain here because the utensil, this doesn't even go under the utensil, so I don't really understand that either. And it doesn't hit this pan either. So this utensil holder is just going to empty out right on your surface. It doesn't get caught by this. This smaller one, I'm not sure what it's going to catch because the hooks are farther away from the actual, but so I'll figure it out. I'm not really sure yet, but you know what? Let's see if these bigger bowls fit better. See, I mean, these bowls are too big, but they fit better up here. See that? These bowls definitely fit better up here. They, you know, they actually get caught and they won't move around. See that? But this one down here is definitely too small. Look at that, see? Boom. And this one up here is actually a plate rack. So if you have lots of plates, smaller plates, which I don't really have any smaller plates dirty right now, so I couldn't really show you that. I have Tupperware that didn't fit in, maybe. See how it'll just fall over? So the plates actually have to fit in here for them to stay up. So they would have to be a specific size. You know what I mean? But everybody has different size dishes. But there you go, guys. This is, yeah, see? So it depends what size your dishes are. But I just washed these and they should be ready to go away soon. But the water will drip from there and it'll get caught on this drip tray here, or drain tray. And that's it. Shout out to Bextsrack, Anita. Thank you so very much for the sponsorship. Thank you for collaborating with me. She sent me 3 pieces now, guys, and I'm so appreciative of her. She got in contact with me because she was, you know, keeping up with my YouTube channel, and she thought that I would maybe like a few things from her company, and she allowed me to very nicely and very generously pick a few pieces that I enjoyed from their kind of catalog, and this is one of the pieces that I chose. So I'm very grateful for this opportunity. I am very happy that it looks so nice in my kitchen, and I'm very happy to share a discount with you. So please stay tuned to the end of the video because I will have a discount code for you if you're interested in this. I also did a fruit basket video from the same company, so if you'd like to see that, go ahead and watch that. And I also have a cart that I want to share with you from the same company that I will be uploading as well to share with you, so stay tuned for that. I thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you. Comment down below anything that you have, any questions or anything that you have for me or for the company, and I will relay that. And make sure that you thumbs up this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will talk to you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye. Stay tuned in for more videos.